A group of Guatemalans conducted an excursion to the Sarstoon River 2 Saturdays ago with the same objectives as the excursions to the south carried out by the Belize Territorial Volunteers. The group was observed to have checked in with the Guatemalan military base at the Sarstoon. Commander of the Belize Defense Force, Brigadier General David Jones, spoke with Love News and related what happened.
Belizeans and Guatemalans have equal access to the river. What we have in place at the moment is when Guatemalans are going into the river, they report at their military base, inform the Guatemalan military what they're going to do, and then they're left alone to go and do as they wish. And it's the same if any Belizean wants to go into the river. They report to the Belizean forward operating base, and then they should be left alone as well to do what they want to do and come back out. It could become a concern if the Guatemalan group and the Belizean group goes there and they have any confrontation with each other. That we would prefer to avoid until we have a protocol in place that will avoid all this, so that both Belizeans and Guatemalans would have an understanding how things are supposed to operate in the Sarstoon. If it's in writing, both governments agree to it, then all citizens would abide by it, and there should be no issues after that.
Commander Jones stated that although the group is following protocol and there is no immediate threat by the group carrying excursions, a clash between the Guatemalan group and the Belizean group of nationals could be a concern.
I don't have any complaints in regards to these people because it is an area of dispute. It's not settled yet what is going to happen. Both governments of Belize and Guatemala are still negotiating, trying to reach a settlement and also trying to at least establish a protocol in the Sarstoon River. Until that is done, I'm not too concerned about what is happening because the military and the Belize Defense Force are working closely with each other to ensure that there is no tension in the area between civilians as well. Belizeans and Guatemalans should have equal access to the river and respect ecological and maritime laws that should be in either in international boundary or local waters for any forces. But that is something where our foreign affairs would have to iron out with them what we'd really like. But we like both citizens to have equal access to the river and enjoy the resources equally.
Commander Jones stated that to avoid any confrontations, protocol should be set for citizens of both countries to have equal access to the Sarstoon River.
This is the second trip that I'm aware of that these people went to the island. They're behaving the same way as we have our group from Belize with Mr. Wilmy here, wanting to show their sovereignty in the area of the Sarstoon River and in particular on the island. Their aim is to rile up Guatemalan citizens to fight for what they believe belongs to them, and they believe that Belize belongs to them. The southern part of Belize belongs to them, and in particular they say they will start with the Sarstoon River and the Sarstoon Island. So that's the reason why they were in that area. We observe them, but we don't speak to them, we don't interfere with them, because they were checking at the Guatemalan base, inform the Guatemalan military what they're going to do, and then they go about, do their business, spend their time there, and then they leave.
Would that be crossing into Belizean waters then?
Well, it would be considered Belizean waters if they go to the north of the island, and as they believe that that is still in Guatemalan waters. So that is something disputed that should be ironed out by our foreign affairs, because as far as we are concerned, yes, they came into Belize, and as far as they are concerned, that they are in Guatemala. So it is something for foreign affairs to iron out.
Jones stated that this is the second excursion of its kind conducted by Guatemalans to Sarstoon Island.